Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Godhood, where we have been doing really well on this island, and I am confident that we're going to do really well in this battle too, right? Like, this is going to be Emilia and Koali for the huge bonus damage, and then, I don't even know, it's probably Akola, right? Like, Akola's going to not be young anymore, so we want to make sure we get the XP. Akola's going to get 7 XP from the battle. So if we have the chance to bless 1 XP onto Akola, that would be really nice. Where's Tei? Tei's almost finished. Tei would get 6 from an XP push plus 1 from... Okay, so we might actually be in position to miracle both of these two. I guess we had to talk about whether we're okay spending those offerings. So we're 1,000 offerings to max out ritual progress, and I would like to get that done. So 30 offerings per chest. We're going to get 3 offerings by default from this. So as things stand right now, we would finish, with no points of martyrdom, we would finish the next sacrament at 985 offerings. So if we take a point of martyrdom, which we are basically guaranteed to do, then we can... then we can get over the threshold as long as we don't do any god actions here. Which I guess is probably worth it, and we don't need to push Tei over right now. I don't think there's any real benefit to doing so. I am going to go ahead and do the XP blessing, I guess. So now we're ready to do that whenever it becomes appropriate to do it. And we'd really like to see an opportunity to XP bless you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be right now. It just has to be before the sacrament after this. Yeah, we don't probably need to worry about Murathu's fervor, I don't think. What about Koali? So we have divines here, and divines there, and a divine there. We're at 10 happiness, so we could take a moment out and do a repeatable somewhere. So we could let Koali recover. But if we have the opportunity to bless fervor on Koali, we should probably take it. I am going to go ahead and dream now, though. I think that should be fine. And then probably just dream again? What are we going to need here? You just have, like, kind of a weak thing. So if we do offensive dreams on Koali and Emilia, there's a chance these guys won't even get turns? I don't think we need a 3rd dream. I think we can afford to just push ritual progress. Or do like a faith blessing? A faith blessing's not actually going to change anything here, though. I'm just going to make Emilia even stronger. Alright, so you get Giantism. You get Giantism. And then this looks honestly like it's going to be really easy. So we bring Akola. Do I think we can survive a 2nd point of martyrdom? Honestly, yes, I think there's a very real chance we're going to defeat both of these guys during the first turn. Probably before either of them get to act. So we're going all the way in here. Perhaps this is overconfidence, which I've heard is some kind of killer, based on our performance in the last episode, but... Oh, that's a pretty smart move. That part worked, though. And honestly, their middle disciple's really not that much of a danger. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was unwise. And then Akola, do you have it? No, but that's fine. Akola probably would not have been able to finish this off. There we go. Okay, so 2.5 times 254 is a pretty decent number of converts, I think, and also all these resources. Sadly, I think we're still not going to have enough for any god actions here. Which means it's not totally impossible. God, look at that. Just beautiful. It's not totally impossible that we're going to find ourselves unable to level Akola up before the next sacrament. We should probably let Kuali rest. Probably. So let's... We probably don't need to do that. Let's take on one of these. Yeah. I think we should be able to handle this, right? Yeah, 19s and 28s. Yeah. What's up? What happened? The last Holy Raid was a grinding battle. We brought home 37 materials. Everybody's basically fine. Look at all this corn that we stole, or what is this? I don't even know. We stole a bunch of yellow diamonds. I have no idea what they are. They seemed pretty upset about the concept of us stealing them, though, which makes me feel like we did the right thing. And I probably I probably should have just bought... I didn't even think about our materials. I was so focused on everything else. Well, what do we want to do with our materials? So we're still not going to be there after the next mission. We have two more non-repeatables before it's time to build the temple, and we're doing a repeatable right now. We can afford to spend all of these materials. We will have plenty. We'll have plenty by the time we're in position to build the temple. So we could just go super deep on the offerings. Alternatively, we could buy Fervor and Faith. We could just buy stat ups, or stat development power. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, get you a Faith Miracle, because you are having some faith issues. Alright, I'm very pleased to have seen that. And actually, we're going to give you a Fervor boost as well. Oh, hold on. If I'm going to do... this is a time where I have to make a decision. Because if we're going to do a development power increase, we should do it before Amelia finishes her thing. Because we totally could take an extra 1 might development power, right? And maybe we should? That would leave us with 1,300... 1,338, which is just barely not enough to buy administration plus offerings. I think we're so might focused, though. I'm gonna do it. And then we're going to prefer 50 passive offerings, right? We don't get 5 tribute chests on most battles. And the cost of these is hardly even different. And who knows, maybe a raid will occur, and we'll pick one of those up. And I guess we could grab Divine Focus or something as well. And just, like, not... just give up on being able to buy Offerings Plus here. You know what? I'm going to. Okay, so that's going to be real good for Amelia. And... you get a Fervor. Hooray! Even more stats. Okay, and then... we don't actually have a lot of advantage here. Right, we don't have any life elemental attacks. We can bring Amelia, but we have to be wary that they do have nature damage. Tei needs a battle, so Tei should come on this. So it's going to be what? It's going to be Tei and Amelia placed not directly across from the cultist, and then just someone, which is to say probably Chim. Yeah, probably Chim. What's your thing looking like? Alright, let's take a dream point here. We can dream Chim up into basic happiness. So, hold on. Amelia's gonna go across from just one of these two nerds. Shouldn't be a big deal. Doesn't matter who. Probably doesn't even need to dream. 23... Do either of you have any, like, physical armor at all? No, not really. So it's going to be physical armor on the one across from the cultist. And it doesn't actually matter who that is, it's going to be Chim. Okay. Physical armor for you. And then I might just do a, giantism because it feels like the right thing to do. Let's just do a huge amount of damage to somebody. Alright, that should be easy enough. Do we want to take 2 points of martyrdom here? I mean, I'm certainly going to still hit very hard. We don't have the benefit of the typing bonus, and also there's no supporters on the line here, so it probably doesn't... I'm just going to take 1 point of martyrdom. It matters so much less when there are no supporters on the line. That said, remember, corrupt power is going to mean that both of our cultists are very powerful, and it is 157 materials. We could probably afford the second point. I'm just a little worried about things going awry with the aberrant growth. Again, it's not worth it. If there's no supporters on the line, it's probably not worth the extra risk. Our material income is fine. We do not need to stress too much about it. Okay, pretty nice. Okay, not necessarily the one I was expecting. We were going to break right away. Wow. We've had some really good luck so far. Yeah, geez, we hit our proc chance and we rolled a bunch of crits. That was just that was an incredible battle. Really well done, everyone. All right, and that has got us max HP on everybody, right? Like, we no longer have a reason to gain XP. I mean, we're about to retire some people, so... Maybe I should have retired Muratu already. Well, his soul will rest. Lowered faith on Akola is not great. Picked up Intimidate Plus over top of whatever it was we had over here. That's pretty good for you. And you are definitely more charisma than might. And then, I mean, we're headed to here, right? We're probably at 8 happiness right now, so we probably don't want to delay too much more. I think we can do this. Alright, let us... Well, I mean, we know we're doing this thing. You have the 2 miracles you need already, so, I mean, faith, I guess. Let's bring in a new disciple, Montezuma, strong-bodied, of the Armadillo. Okay, interesting. Telly, strong-minded, of the Ibis. And Morali, of the Psychotic. Chance to follow up enemy life abilities. Knowledge amazing, might major, charisma good. That's really interesting. Huh. Well, I mean, obviously I'm tempted here, but who is this a good fit for? You'd make a great cultist. No two ways about that. So, we lost the Smite Sword. I was thinking about bringing on a Guardian so that we could have access to the full set of elements, which is obviously a really nice thing to have access to. You will not be a very good Guardian, but we could have Morali here be something else, and we could just bring on the Guardian when Kuali retires, in which case we would want Morali really to be a Beast Walker, right? Because we don't want to not have a Beast Walker. Knowledge amazing. That's really awkward. We just don't need a knowledge class right now. Your health and cunning, you'd be a great Guardian, actually. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I right-clicked accidentally. Yeah, your totem's really cool, but I just don't know that we have a spot for you right now. I mean, obviously you would make an awesome cultist, but we do not need a third cultist. Frankly, we don't need a second cultist. I'm less and less convinced that we need a second one. So what else could we do with you? We could unlock something new for you. You'd make a good weaver. Yeah, maybe. I mean, she's such a cultist. That said, if she's a cultist, this is pretty bad because you don't really want a cultist in a battle where enemies have life abilities, especially since many life abilities hit everybody in the battle. Yeah, I like the Four Miracles thing a lot, but I just don't know that you fit. I think we're maybe gonna take the Good Guardian, like the very good Guardian, even though it is only a 3 miracle totem. So you don't make a lot of sense in our lineup right now. If I could take Morali as a cultist and then immediately retire one of our other cultists, I might do that. But we certainly don't want to have 3. It's going to be like having only 5 disciples, basically. And Morali will eventually develop into a terrifying monster. How many years off of retirement are we for you guys? Not that many. Alright, you know what? I think we're going to recruit Morali as a cultist, and we're just going to retire one or both of these guys as quickly as possible, and it's going to leave us in kind of an awkward spot for a little while. But Knowledge Amazing Might Major is... that's a really, really good fit. And then, like, Charisma Good is even still good because Charisma always boosts your morale attacks, and the Charisma, it's not showing it to me, but the Charisma tier bonuses boost your base morale power on top of that, and yeah, this is the best possible cultist. It's a little awkward. Really quite exceptional. Alright, well, get ye a knowledge miracle, because you are definitely more of a knowledge-based cultist, and then... oh, right, we need a new Grand Summoner. I'm going to make it Amelia for right now. This is sort of just kicking the can down the road a little bit, because Amelia's going to get retired before too much longer anyway. But Amelia sure has the might to make it work, right? So we are definitely not bringing a Cola to this battle. Which means I guess we know exactly who we are bringing to it, because we don't really have a lot of other options. And then we can probably afford to spend all of our money here, all of our materials. We're going to make 1,500 materials between the next 2 battles. Like, guaranteed. I guess we could push... ooh, we could push knowledge development power right now. I'm going to do that. And we got this. You know what? I'm going to give that to Morali. A person with huge knowledge, having good interception, obviously, is pretty powerful. She's just going to make everyone in the battle with her immune to enemy morale abilities, because she's going to eat them all, which is fun. Alright, so Amelia and Kuali... I guess, should we do a fervor on Amelia? Because Amelia's going to be involved in both of the next 2 battles. But actually, I think she'll be fine. She doesn't need fervor to make it through those. So this might be a good opportunity to just dream. And then I think we dream again. Here we might wanna push on blessing progress. Just continue to develop Akola, because Akola is still. What's going on? Jim came back from a holy raid with stuff. Cool, great work, Jim. Yeah, we're gonna have Akola for a while, and developing her seems like kind of a high priority. Okay. But you know what? I probably should have used my offerings at some point during this. So let's see. Morali is already miracling. We don't need to do an XP boost on anybody. Do we wanna spend offerings doing ability points? Probably not, honestly. I think I'm just going to do Mega Ritual Progress on one of our people who is young and developing, and that's probably just Akola, right? Yeah, because we're not saving these for anything anymore. Okay, let's do that. Boom, I command thee. Become mighty. Wow, 44. She gained 4 points of abstract power. Okay, so it's certainly going to be Giantism for you, and Giantism for you, and then it's probably just physical armor for Chim, just in case here. In case things go horribly awry. And then chance to counter morale attacks. I think we put Kuwali. We put Kuwali here because Amelia is already functionally immune to morale damage. Yeah, this is okay. We can certainly take 1. Can we take 2 on this one? How much do you hit for? 38s across the board. Cut in half. See, this makes me nervous. But there's pretty good odds that we're going to remove some of the opponents before they even get an action. I might take it down to just 1 on this one. I'm just thinking, like, if something dumb happens, like, say if this Smite Sword jumps in front of this guy, and then this guy gets to attack across, he actually hits pretty hard, and and Martyrdom 2, Kuwali really doesn't have a lot of health. So I think I'm going to go this way. My guess is that this is probably going to make it... The outcome here is probably going to make it look like I really didn't need to do that, but I'm hedging against a low likelihood situation that could be really ugly for us. Also, I was not expecting Amelia to knock out her opponent in one hit without the without type boosting, but I guess I should have had faith. She does just hit really hard. That is not a useful thing for you to do. Okay. You know, a conversion victory. Like we're always getting. Alright, well that feels pretty good. So, I guess we're on to the boss fight, right? We're below 10 happiness, so I don't know that it really benefits us a lot to stick around here any longer. It feels like the converts are coming in really quickly, but... Oh, another minor miracle. No! Stop losing faith, you cowards! Okay, that's a shame, because you are the Might Cultist. Okay, and a normal meditation miracle. Yielding Words of Madness, which is fine. Yeah, I think we can just go straight to this, right? We should be able to crush this. I think we can do it. Alright, set as the destined mission. Oh yeah, and we get great summoning on this? Absolutely. What timing? What a thing I should have been aware of, but wasn't. Okay, so let's actually have a look at this battle. So minus 15 physical accuracy for all opponents each turn, stacking up. I mean, we're just gonna blow blah blah blattermouth extremely the hell up, right? And this is all morale damage? Oh, we're gonna do so well here. So... who is it? It's Amelia plus Kuali plus... Akola, maybe? I'm just thinking that, like, there's so many chests in a final battle that the idol bonus is going to be, like, really, really good here. How many chests are we talking about exactly? 9 by default. Yeah. So it's Kuali, Amelia, and Akola. Kuali will be valuable in this one. What do these guys all have? On turn 2, we'll use Divine Agreement. Deals divine morale damage, scales with devotion. On turn 3, we'll start infighting and lose a bunch of morale armor. That's pretty funny. What do their stats look like normally? Okay. Not enough physical armor to survive the fact that we're going to have great type matching against these guys. Hey, that's a fair amount of morale power on that one, though. So how much do we want to dream, is the question. I definitely want at least 2 dream points for offense, and then I might want to give Akola a little bit of bonus. Yeah, we might want to give some defenses to Akola. Let's dream now. Oh wait, hold on. Before I advance time at all. First of all, do we want to spend... This is probably a really good time to pick up Offerings Plus, and then we would still have 475 left over. We will absolutely make it to the material threshold we need. We are in no danger of missing that. And then how do we want to spend these? We could do another huge burst of ritual progress. Young Morali cannot be XP boosted to be able to fire off a miracle here. But maybe we should spend some of our XP or some of our offerings that way. Yeah, I guess if we do this... If we do this, then it makes sense to XP boost Morali. Because we don't really have enough offerings left to do anything else anyway. Alright, so let's just start developing you. And I want you to take... Words of Bandits is worse for actually winning battles than Corruption is, but it's better for getting rewarded when you do win battles, so I might put up a second copy of Words of Madness. Or even... We could replace Words of Madness 1 with number 2 instead. I'm actually pretty... I'm gonna put up a level of Corruption here. Oh, and I guess Akola is coming on this, huh? Yeah, we'll do this too. Why not? The payout from this mission is going to be bananas. And then Dream. And Dream again, I think? Or do we want to use this to just go Ritual Progress on Morali? I think we want to push Morali a little bit, because we'll dream off this next one and it'll be fine. What's up, Morali? Morali is afraid the Great Winged Skeleton will drag her into the ocean's depths. Yeah, everybody has those nightmares. Don't worry about it. They pass. Still feeling ecstatic, though. Really happy to be here. Alright, stream. And we go Giantism on you. Giantism on you, and Akola gets morale armor. Sadly, not enough to push up to the next threshold. But it's fine, Akola doesn't actually have anything that is faith-based. We just need to stay above the no longer neutral level for her. Okay, let's do it. I have great confidence. So I'm going to put Amelia here, because we want to remove guilt as quickly as possible. And then, yeah, I think that makes sense. Right, because we want to put a cola across from the one that has lower morale armor. And do we want to go even harder? There's a pretty decent chance that we're just going to kill them on the first turn again. 37 armor, 90 health. Like, this one might survive. You know what? Maybe we want to swap these two. Because this one only does AoE damage. And you have 26 morale armor. I'm going to do it like this. This is perhaps, overconfident. 44 health. You know, no, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Think of the number of supporters, the number of converts that are on the line here. Also, remember that we get to start with monstrous summoning. We got no stuns that time, which is a shame. Ooh, non-kill. Okay, we won on the first turn via converts. That's not what I thought was going to happen. I guess monstrous summoning does do some conversion, doesn't it? What a weird outcome. And then we just do this thing, and we definitely take at least one martyrdom. Gosh, we are playing with such a huge number of... This is a massive head start for them. But if we were to take this on Martyrdom 2, the number of people converted, plus the number of chests... So let's see, you are all three of us are faster than our direct opponents. I think there's a pretty good chance these two are dead before they get to act. I'm taking it Martyrdom 2. We're taking the whole boss fight Martyrdom 2. I think it can work. Do we get monstrous summoning on both rounds? Oh, yeah, it's over. Do we get stuns? Nope. It's fine. We get pretty good stuns on two of them. Good lord, this strategy. Okay, I kind of thought you might not get the job done. It's fine. So I'm really excited to see the number of conversions. We are in agreement, I've decided. Oh, here's what I think of your agreement. How dare you. Pushed him back down to 78. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, are you ready to see some great big numbers? I'm very excited about the numbers that we are about to witness here. Show me... It's gonna be 4 digits, right? It's gonna be over 1,000 for sure. Yeah, wow, it's a lot over 1,000. And just a casual 2,100 materials, no big deal. So that felt like a lot of value, but like look at the distance we still have to cover. Yeesh. That was like 20% of our total converts for the game, though. I do want some greater Godhood. I would like it if my Godhood was even greater. Alright, new piece collected. So... both of the tenets we're being offered are social, which I think is good. I think social's the category I would have picked from anyway. Although, obviously, we are having some faith issues. Peaceful protests and organized debates really don't fit our society very well. These don't make a ton of sense for us. If we're going to take one, it's definitely not peaceful protests. The question is, do we just reject... I mean, this is 12 sparks worth of value. We can't do that. Listen, some of us are fit to debate with others. You know, we have that master cast. The masters can organize debates. I do not like where our society is headed. I would like to reiterate, though, absolutely no slavery is occurring. Okay, so our next destination is going to have nature disciples in it no matter what, which is a little awkward, because Emilia is like the linchpin of our strategy right now. But, you know, we're developing other people. Other people are coming along. So if we go to this one, we're going to have problems related to the life disciples, making it unsafe for us to use our cultists against the nature guys. So we should probably go this way. Here, the nature disciples make it awkward to use our divine disciples against their ancestrals, but our cultists should be really powerful. +2 stats for all divine. Like, these are both pretty small bonuses for us. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Go to selected island. Chim knows of a place holding a tournament every century to find the mightiest warrior. Well, that's me, obviously. So... wow. 39, 41, 34... this isn't too bad. Okay. So how do we want to... do we want to do a repeatable first? Because we have a ton of happiness now, right? Yeah, we're up to 16. We could do a repeatable first that gives Amelia a little bit of a break. We're probably going to want to send Koali off. The thing is, we can afford to buy a point of fervor for everybody. And we might be able to bless Amelia with some fervor, and I think we'll be okay. Let's take on tournament entry now, and then maybe we'll do some repeatables and give Amelia a break. Although Amelia is prime right now, so disciples in their prime recover 2 fervor when they rest, while elders only recover 1. So if we rest after the next one, Amelia's going to be sad for longer. But it's fine. We have plenty of time. And I kind of want to do this now. Send Koali away right now. Do this while Koali's replacement does the initial miracle, and then use the replacement in, potentially, the repeatable battle to follow. So we're going to take this one. Morali professes the merits of organized debates to the Skelefans. Can you think of anything more evil than someone running up on you and shouting, "Debate me"? Akola's a free spirit. No one owns her. She's unstoppable. Man, why couldn't Amelia feel like a free spirit right now? Alright, so let's build our temple. I'm going to build a preaching temple. Charisma's only directly relevant to one of our disciples, but like I was saying before, charisma always adds to your morale power. And then, on top of that, charisma tiers add to your morale power even more. So the Preaching Temple is relevant to all of our dark characters and our chieftain. While this would really only be relevant to the Guardian that we're hoping to be able to recruit soon. So yeah, let's go this way. Alright, Preaching Temple up. Let's do the thing we know we're going to do here, and then this is valuable not just for potential future Guardians, but also just in general. It's good to have health. So care for disease, condemn disease, or study disease. I feel like we should study disease. I think that's a good noble thing to do, and then, you know, we can convert knowledge about diseases to evil later if we want to. It's a versatile thing. And then we're going to buy, at the Gardens, Strong Fervor. Okay, Amelia is actually still down. I thought that was going to be enough to fix it. Oh, interesting. We're still seeing a fatigue penalty to Faith, even though she's no longer showing as fatigued. Okay, it's just a display error that has now updated. Everything's fine. Never mind, nobody worry. Okay, so actually, are we going to be over 10k after this? 220? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to be close. And then the battle after this one is going to be a repeatable probably, and we're not going to get any supporters for that either. Alright, I think it's time to send Koali off. Let's get a new disciple in here. Kuskatl, strong-bodied, of the Viper. Okay, another good Beast Walker, just a direct replacement, possibly. Anna of the Ibis, and Morala of the Delusional. Interesting. Amazing Might, Good Devotion, bonus crit chance. Yo. What was Amelia's totem? Amelia's the Lilac King. I'm kind of thinking that Morala's a new Smite Sword. Right, because Amelia's about to retire. With Amazing Might and Good Devotion, Morala would be an even better Smite Sword than, And yes, I know she'd be a good cultist, but for the love of God, how many do we need, do you think? This leaves me with no Nature Disciple and no Life Disciple for a minute. But Amelia's retiring soon, and we're going to be shuffling off the old cultists as soon as we can anyway. I think we gotta take that. Might, Amazing, Devotion, Good, with 4 miracles. Like, we cannot turn down this gift from the Great Winged Skeleton. I think it would be deeply foolish to do so. So let's make you a Smite Sword. Merely remarkable, because it's Amazing Good rather than Amazing Major. We're gonna be so focused on might scaling anyway, though, that like it doesn't even matter that the devotion's kind of low. Yeah. Yeah, I think this makes sense. And then you obviously are gonna take on a Might Miracle. Should be very good for you. So, do we wanna pick up... I guess we already have the Devotion and the Might scaling bonuses, so we probably just want to save on materials for right now. I don't think any of the material bonuses we can buy here matter much. And what do we want to... We're bringing Amelia for sure. We could have kept Koali around for this one more battle. I don't think we needed to. So Amelia breaks this one down. We bring a Cola for the middle for the bodyguard effect, and then we just put somebody who is tough across from there. Oh, you're not even an option. 15 physical armor over 69 HP is not, like, awesome. We could bring one of the cultists. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can actually get Morali to doing a miracle here by just double XP boosting, which I think is a thing we really want to do. Do we also want to do a ritual boost on her? She's going to be so powerful. Yeah, and we can afford the offerings because we have done a good job with our resource loop. Congratulations, us, on what a good job with the resource loop. Okay, we also do this. And then we don't want to XP blast because it won't even matter. This is probably just a dream. Do we want to get this on cooldown too? We'll have... Yeah, we may as well. We're going to have enough offerings to do both of these again, even if we do that. So who wants the ability points really badly? Honestly, it might be Morali. The thing is, we wouldn't want to spend them right away, because we'd want to see what we get off the level up first, right? I'm going to do them on Morali. In theory, there are a bunch of Nature Disciples coming up, right? So we should try to be ready for fighting them. Cola is inspired to found a tradition of School of Philosophy. How is that going to work? Choose a disciple to participate in the School of Philosophy. They become unavailable for one mission, but they develop 1x knowledge, gain 4 XP, and learn an ability. Yo, that actually seems alright. And all reason abilities gain extra knowledge scaling? Yeah, there is a strategy for which this is awesome. It is not our strategy. We are not really into reason. But that's very compelling. We're 2 tenets off of the next tradition. And I think it's probably going to want to be the champion one. We're going to have our stuff figured out by then. Gosh, look at all that scaling. Do I want to give you a point of fervor so that you're not tired after this? Or do I just want to dream again? The thing is, we have so much dreaming that we need to do. So I still don't actually know who I'm bringing here. It's... Are we doing this thing? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna dream. I'm a little worried about this. These guys are... These guys have big stats. The numbers are higher than I would like. Yes, you write about skulls. And here we have an interesting option. Do we do blessing progress? Well, I know I'm going to do this. Let's go ahead and hit this button. Starting to have, we're starting to have getting overly proud of yourself problems already. I might dream again. We're going to be on the safe side a little bit. I'm a little worried about this battle. Okay, so let's XP boost you one more time. Put you into Might Miracle mode. And then it's... So it is 117 health that we have to get through. Now, Amelia can do that in a single hit sometimes. I don't know that I think it's reliable. So the question is, do we need to give Amelia a little bit of protection? Probably not. This guy doesn't hit that hard. We'll just do Giantism on you. And then we can save a second dream point for someone else. So... Oh, bringing a cola is actually dangerous. I forgot about that. So maybe we just want to bring the other two? I really want to bring a cola and put her here, but I'm a little worried. What's your knowledge? 22? I don't know if that's enough to feel like this guy's definitely going to go after her. And there's no reason we need to use her. She's not, like, aching for the XP or anything. So yeah, if we make it Chim and Tei, then it's like... It's like we put physical armor on both of them. How hard do you hit? Not really that hard. Physical armor on both of them and morale damage on... No, it's probably physical damage on you and just hope. We're more likely to get a benefit out of a morale damage boost on Chim. Let's do it that way. So, Dream of Falling in Love, and also get ye physical armor. And Tei also takes physical armor. Okay. Does it matter how we do this? I guess it matters a little bit. We should probably do them like that. Put Chim across from the one who has a little bit less resistance to physical hits. It's a little scary. Oh, I'm in the planning window. I was like, why does this look different? The planning window's nice. What a nice feature that I don't really use. Y'all, I'm actually like real nervous. I guess this isn't so bad. There's some 43s, but there's also some 24s. I'm gonna take 1 point of martyrdom, because like obviously I do still care about the conversions, but I'm definitely concerned. Alright. Show me some good rolls. Let's see a bighorn charge with a stun on it here. Nope. Alright, that's a pretty good start though. Non-crit 120. Wow. I kind of forgot about the fact that we have nature damage. That's my bad. Yeah, Aberrant Growth is pretty good there, and Chim Chim is smart enough to put the tentacle where it goes. Which as soon as I started saying it, I was like, no, just hit the brakes on this sentence. But my mouth has never listened to my brain at any point in my life. It's certainly not going to start now. Alright, that'll get us through that. And now we have two young ones who would like some more XP, who have just finished some miracles, who are going to be very eager to get into a repeatable. What is wrong? What is wrong with me? You know? Alright, Amelia grows gray. We've had a little bit of a herding miracle. You know, just a basic everyday herding miracle. Another level of corruption up. And it's gotta be corrupt power, right? Yeah. Also, another herding miracle. It turns out nobody's watching these damn animals. Okay, pull a free judgment. I like that quite a bit. And this is a moment for... This is a moment for big people resting and new people coming in, right? So, what do we have here? We have life disciples both ways. What's your deal? As a charlatan, you do single target life attacks. Like, I want to use Morale, though, and this is awkward. Them having life disciples on both things is pretty awkward. That said, you know, Morale might be able to follow up an enemy life disciple. It feels dangerous. It feels dangerous to rely on. I guess if we do this one, though, at least Morale has good stats for... Wow, you're at 50 knowledge already? So yeah, 25 morale armor with 55 defy chance. I think we could probably take the singing band, then. I'm a little surprised by how quickly the stats have grown. Okay. So, we have this ritual plus the next one before we will hit 10k and get our Temple of Chaos. So we want to have 2,000 materials when that goes down. I don't think we have to stress about this. I think we can afford to spend here. We make a lot of money every run. So I probably just want to take a development power boost, right? Probably on knowledge. We have a lot of people who care about knowledge right now. That's going to get less true. Right, we're not going to have 3 cultists forever. But we're probably only going to have 1 smite sword in the future, too. So it's like neither one of these is really amazing. I guess we could just do this. This is good for everybody. That's probably the right move. And then we have 300 offerings. Let's have you just do some punishing. So who do we want to drop offerings on? Oh, let's spend our ability points. We have a ton of ability points stacked up. I'm going to grab Smite, but I like that. I like the Judgment. And then you have a whole bunch of points. And I don't really want to learn Aberrant Growth. What do the higher levels of these do? You know, sometimes things gain effectiveness, or like they gain stuff in addition to just greater scaling. It looks like on these ones, it's just the greater scaling. Let's put a greater corruption over one of the existing corruptions. And then we're already to the point where we need 2 ability points per thing. Okay, so the question is, do we want to do an XP push on one of these 2? Probably we do. Probably we want to do 2 XP ups on somebody. Probably Morale, honestly. Because what, we're getting 7 XP per sacrament that we participate in because we're young. So we'd be able to push to 15. Actually, we'd be able to get Morale to level up after the sacrament. Okay, I'm going to do that. We're going to do XP now and then XP again when it comes off cooldown right before the sacrament. And we're going to dream a little bit, for sure. Do we also want to take a minute to do some ritual blessing? What's your thing at? 3 faith is not going to make a difference to you. I'm going to dream for this. This one's going to be a dream. Found a tradition of community elder. And also, we got ourselves 43 materials. Hey, nice. Tradition of community elder. What does this mean? Choose an elder or prime disciple to become the community elder. If participating, +1 chest. Additional +1 chest if they have the highest charisma or knowledge. But -5 faith from arrogance each mission. I'm assuming that means each mission they go on, not each mission that happens forever. And then God action. All disciples gain 10 morale armor and +1 happiness from community. That +1 happiness does not have a duration listed. Is that permanent happiness? Because that seems pretty good. Man, traditions are super powerful. So we don't necessarily... I mean, obviously, it would be pretty good to push ritual progress on you. What's my actual plan here? It's morale, not directly across from you, plus... Boy, plus who? Plus Akola? Yeah, Akola across from the singer, right? That makes sense. And then also maybe Morala? Numerically speaking, that's not amazing. Our raw power values are a little bit less impressive than theirs in that case. But Akola has the physical, the bodyguard thing. I think we can do it. So it would be physical armor on everyone, and then just get through it. I think that's probably right. So, and we have like some damage output. This has 71 power already. And there's a chance that you'll just defy the incoming life attacks anyway. So what I'm thinking is that we can afford to do this. It's such a small benefit, though. Maybe I'd be better off boosting Morale's morale damage. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We'll go to 4 dream points. Boy, should I kick Amelia out and just, like, start replacing her now? We have so many battles coming up against Ancestrals. I think we're going to try to hold on to Amelia for a little while. So actually, maybe what I want to do now is Fervor, because then after this, Amelia will have 3 Fervor and will no longer be mad about the lack of Fervor. Yeah, I think actually I'd better do that. Okay. Morale, Akola, and Amelia, the 3 youngest members of the thing. I think it's right. So, physical armor up. Morala really doesn't do a lot of damage, is my biggest concern there. But do I want to put more Dark Disciples in against... What does the scaling on your attacks look like? So 40s and stuff, while your scaling is at, like, 20s. Yeah, it could be Morale and Akola and Tei or something, who has really, actually pretty good damage some of the time. That doesn't give us optimal XP, but we're way more likely to actually win the battle. Well, we're certainly bringing Morale, and we certainly want Morale to get bonus physical armor. That's happening. We're certainly bringing Akola, but I'm not sure if Akola needs the bonus armor. I guess I'll take the bonus armor because it's hard to give Akola a physical boost or a damage boost, an offensive boost, because of the fact that her attacks are split between types. And then we'll go like... It's Tei over Chim if we're doing this? Is that right? Yeah. Chim does pretty good damage. But it's less, and the opponents have more armor, but the armor difference isn't big enough, I think, to justify that. So we'll go this way, and we'll probably just do armor on you, because I don't necessarily, again, damage types split. And we will boost your XP. Alright. Maybe I'm being a little bit cowardly by not bringing in Morala. But I am also a little nervous. And then line of strength is good. Do we want a martyrdom? It's just a chest. I'm not too worried about them beating us on converts. You actually have 36 armor, thanks to bodyguards. And then your corrupt power means you're actually even more powerful than you look. The thing is, I just don't think we need the chest reward all that badly, and I'm actually pretty concerned about getting blown up by this guy with the 41. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go 0 martyrdom. I think that's the first time this episode we've done that. I think occasionally it's okay to to do this. Okay, very happy to see that right off the bat. It's a shame the stun didn't land. Oof. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna win this battle through conversions. Oof. Or maybe we're not. Okay, Tay just decided to die for no reason. We're actually gonna lose. Yeah, Tay jumping in front of an attack that doesn't make any sense is, like, really frustrating. Yeah, so we just lose. Cool. Well, you know, we still get the XP. Heresy! Shun this false life! You tell him. We got the XP, which I think is the most important part of that. We're gonna lose the 2 happiness either way. And a broken faith bond on Tay, I think, doesn't matter at all. As far as losses go, that one's not so bad. We were only going to get 3 chests there, and we're going to get 2 of them on the next battle anyway. So, yeah, that honestly, that could have been a lot worse. Boy, we sure are having some faith issues, though, huh? Do I want to go for this now? Bring Amelia and Morala and, like, Chim. 2 development sparks. Gets us the next tenant, because we'll also get the 1 development spark you usually get for winning a sacrament. I think we could do this now. Turn their opponent into a wolf on hit. What? Granting them nature abilities dealing physical damage that scale on cunning. That... What? Is that a real thing? That sounds like a joke. Also, 55s. Jesus. Yo, this battle's terrifying. Okay, hold on. What about this one? Is this a little bit more reasonable? It's all morale damage. This looks so much more doable. These numbers are so much lower. Let's set this one as our destined mission. We'll go Amelia in the middle. And Morala on one of the outsides, and yeah, Chim on one of the others. That's fine. Yeah, this battle looks scary. Alright, the relief fund will cover most of our losses. It's honestly not that bad. It looks pretty bad, but it's not that bad, I don't think. So we need 2,000 to build this. We probably won't have it. Now, 275 plus... Yeah, we're not going to get there, but we'll get close. And you're going to take a faith miracle? I think your final miracle slot can be the might plus knowledge miracle from the Temple of Chaos. Yeah, I think that's probably sensible. Okay, so we can afford to spend we can afford to spend offerings, but we don't really have that many offerings. I should probably just XP boost Morala. And then how many dream points do we want to have is the question. Because, like, pushing development on these new disciples is pretty important. And this one shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, these numbers aren't really that high. Morala's defenses are not really in place yet. 24 morale armor is not horrible. You're certainly not going to get this done, though. I'm going to just take the dreams. I'm just going to err on the side of dreaming, but if Amelia gets the chance to be blessed, we'll do a point of fervor. Let's see. I can fix your faith problem right now and prevent you from potentially losing a faith bond, which I sadly cannot do for you. Do we still have... We do have a faith building option here. Obviously, that's not what we want to spend our materials on. Your faith is going to come back, though, because you're slowly losing that bottom modifier. I'm actually going to do this. Then we'll dream on the next one. Villagers visit a debate club to become smarter and please the Great Winged Skeleton. That does please me, thank you. Yeah, maybe we want to take Fervor here, because, like... I think I'm going to take Fervor on this one, instead of the Dream Point. Because I think Amelia is still really important. Amelia being available is still really important to the team. And then it's going to be, for sure, Giantism on you. And... who all is in on this? It's certainly not Akola. So it's Amelia and Morala and Chim? What are their defenses? It's probably better to go at them with the physical. So it's Tei makes more sense. Yeah, that's fine. And we can the dream will throwing a dream on Tei will help. Although with Morala's devotion being so low, maybe I should... No, I'm going to dream on Tei. Just get some morale armor. Because I think we want the faith from the dream, in addition to the other thing. Alright, so Amelia goes here and flattens that dude. Tei just goes somewhere, doesn't really matter where. Same deal for Morala. And then there are supporters on the line here. This is a real battle. And I think we can take a point of martyrdom on this. They're not all hitting all that hard. You mostly just have healing, and also you're going to be dead. I think we can take one. It's important to remember also, she's going to be dead right away. And then at some point we're going to have to worry about this wolf curse thing. That's a concern for the future. Okay, nice. Well, it seems like this is probably going to work out okay. It's a pretty good setup. Okay, we are going to come out of this with all of the supporters, which is nice. We still have so much ground to make up, and I know you get more and more supporters from stuff as the game goes on, but even so, it feels like a huge number that we have to gain here. It's close to 1,000 from a random battle. Ooh, a wondrous miracle. 24 additional materials. What is it, my birthday? Alright, you're already at 53 knowledge. Aberrant growth was not a very good pickup for you, and we will probably just cover it. You are very knowledge focused. Do we even want to point ourselves at this? I'm honestly not sure. Oh, we probably want to take this on now. Get this done, get the HP, and then figure things out after that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. What is the deal here? Okay, follow up critical ancestral abilities. Well, we're probably going to kill... Oh no, 125 HP. We're probably not going to be able to kill you on the first turn. 53s... Okay. It's not trivial, but it's going to be a little tricky. We got a lot of stuff off cooldown here. We will figure this out. And also, we're only one development spark off of our next tenant. We have a ton of happiness. We are in a good position, and our new people are developing really nicely. Alright, I think that is probably where we have to stop for today, though. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we are going to continue pushing these very, very great big numbers. And we'll see you then.